that was it. So I finally got a thermometer for my at-home cold plunge, where I typically put the most ice in the mornings, right? Where I'll let the ice maker run for a few hours before I go to sleep, empty that onto this big cooler. Then overnight, as it totally fills up in the morning, I empty everything out into the cooler. It's about 60 pounds or so worth of ice. Dump all that inside the cold plunge, and then I drop the thermometer in there. So at its peak coldness, it hits the low 40s, which, you know, isn't like spa level cold. You know, most of those would be like in the 30s. Actually, last weekend at the float tank house, I went there. So they have a real spa level cold plunge over there. And I wish I asked Jeff exactly what temperature he had it at, but I didn't. But normally it keeps it around like, I think like 38's kind of on the high end, maybe gets down to like 36 or so. But I stuck my hand in there because I didn't hop in it. I would not recommend hopping in a cold plunge before going into your float tank session, because it kind of defeats the purpose of sensory deprivation, because you'll be lying in the float tank freezing. But I stuck my hand in there, and it was definitely noticeably colder than, you know, at the peak coldness for the one I got over here. So I did figure, you know, it was, you know, probably warmer than 38, but and it was about 42, 43 or so. I'll post a picture of the thermometer in this post. So not as cold as the spa level ones, but still plenty cold enough, you know, to give me all the benefits I like getting out of it, right? It still hurts my hands and feet when I go in there. It's very uncomfortable initially hopping in all the time. But then it's also, you know, it's kind of nice that it's not like 38, 36 degrees, where that shit is just really damn hard. I'm not used to that. Every time I hop in these real spa level cold plunges and I think, okay, I'm ready for this shit, I am never ready. So like the fact that it's at like, you know, this whatever low 40s, I actually really do like that and find it to be good enough. You know, wakes me up. I can skip out on my morning coffee, you know, feeling refreshed after getting out, get a nice little like mental boost with it as well. So yeah, that's the update on it. What I think I will do too is I'll try and really save up like a shitload of ice, you know, like 80, maybe 100 pounds worth, like a lot. Dump that in there and then see how cold that gets and how that compares to like the real spa level type cold plunges. But anyway, if I do that, I'll give you guys an update. Till the next video, keep the cold plunge practice legit.
Go, go.